Boys and girls, today we are going to use the break-apart strategy to add 3-digit numbers. Okay, we are going to first read the story. So everybody, start.
There are more Jews in Germany than in any other country. At one time, there were 355 Jews in the United States and 414 Jews in Germany. How many Jews were in the United States and Germany altogether?
What's that fancy word that tells us that we're going to add, guys?
Altogether.
All together helps us know that we are going to add. We already knew we were going to add because you can kind of see the adding sign in all the numbers.
I didn't see it.
The example we're going to do is we have 355, which is our first number, right?
Yes.
That's an important number. What's the other important number in there? 414 is the other one. So we are adding 355 plus 414. First, I want you to estimate. Okay? Estimating is like rounding. They obviously were rounding 355 to the nearest what if they got 400? They added that to the nearest what, everybody?
100.
And then 413, they added that to the nearest what?
400.
They added it to the nearest 100 also. So we have 400 plus 400. What's the answer to 400 plus 400? Write that down, please. 800. Now that we have our estimate, the reason why they're having you estimate is because they want to make sure that your answer is reasonable. Okay? So you have to check your estimate with your answer once we get the answer and see if they are close. Okay? So let's check this out. Let's check out what break-apart strategy is. Read step 2. Break apart the addends. Start with the hundreds. Then add each place value. Okay, start with the addends. What are addends? That's
Numbers.
the numbers that you are adding. They're numbers that you are adding. So the two numbers we're adding is 355 and 414, right? They have those right here. So we're adding up those numbers. Okay? Start with the hundreds. How many hundreds is in 355, guys? How many hundreds? 3. You're going to write 300 actually on there when you break it apart. Okay? 300. Then what's in the tens place, guys? Everybody?
50.
Yes, it will be 50. So write 50 in the blue one. And then in the ones place, there are how many ones? 5. So then you can put 5. Now we're going to break apart 414. What's our first number in 414 going to be? I want to see your hands up. 400. Then they gave you the answer, but how many tens are there going to be then?
10.
110, which is 10. And then you have 4 ones. Now what they are doing, guys, is they say add up these. So 5 and 4 is 9. 50 plus 10 is
60.
300 plus 400 is
700.
700. And then we are going to add up all these things, the 700, the 60, and the 9. Okay? We have, this is step 3. 700 plus 60 plus 9. What's 700 plus 60? Everybody?
760.
Now add 760 plus 9. What is that?
769.
All right, write that answer down. And write it down again on the word answer. So there were 769 United States and Germany all together. Then they're going to give you another problem. They're going to try, let's see if we can work this one out. Well, actually, sorry. First, let's see if our answer is close to the estimate. Is 769, if you were to round it, would it go to 800?
Yes.
Yes. So our answer is reasonable. Now we're going to add 467 plus 208. Okay? First step is what? What's the first step, guys?
Estimate.
To estimate. So estimate 467, and they estimated that to what number? Everybody?
500 plus 200.
No, hold on. They estimated 467 to 500. They estimated 208 to 200. So we're adding 500, 200, and that is what answer? 700. Make sure you're writing that down. Eyes up here, please. Write down the answers. Then we are breaking those apart. So we have 467. We have the 100s there. So what's the tens going to be in 467? 467. 60. In the tens place is a 6. So that's a 60. And then what's in the ones place? Callie?
7.
7. Now I want you to do 208. Write what the first number is in the blue box. What's that one number going to be? Don't be shouting anything out. Then I want you to try to also find the answer for step 3. Okay, what is 600 plus 60 plus 15? 600 plus 60 is what? 660. Now you're going to add 15 more. What's 10 more than 660, everybody?
7.
What is 10 more than 660? 670. Add 5 more to 670. 675.
That's what I wrote down.
So 467 plus 208 is 675. Okay, go to the 600 plus 60 plus 15. 600 plus 60 is 660 plus 15 is 675. Okay, I want you guys to try to do this one. Now, when you break things apart, it's basically like you guys are saying the number and writing the numbers down that you're saying. Okay? You're breaking apart breaking this apart, the number 343 and the number 259. They rounded both of those to 300 and 300, which the answer is, everybody?
600.
Okay. Remind me this time to check our estimate with our All right. So when you say 343, you write it like that. 300 plus 40 plus 3. Okay? The only tricky part, guys, was like that 208 on the other one. It's 200. There was no tens. You didn't say 70 or 80 or 20. It was no tens, okay? It wasn't 18.
Just put a
It was,
zero.
yeah, so you would put a 0 in the tens place and then an 8 in the ones. Because there's a 0 in the tens place. Okay? All right. Do 259 on your own. Well, we already did 343. So do 259, break it apart. Like I said, write it down how you say it. Write it down how you would say it. 259. Okay, now you need to add them up. Now you need to add up all your sections. Add up the tens place, add up the ones place, and then add up the tens place, and then add up the 100s place. Start at the ones first. You always start with ones first. Well, actually, okay, boys and girls, they're kind of tricky here, kind of. They're showing you. Okay, you can do this two ways. All right? First, you have 3 plus 9, which is 12. Okay, so this is the way you can do it. You can write 12, and then add these up. 4 and 30 and 50 is 90, 300 and 200 is 500. And then you can add them up. 500 plus 90 is what? Everybody? 590. And then add 12 to that. That would be
602.
Okay, it could be 602. The other way you could do it is instead of writing 12 in there, because sometimes this is going to happen, and it's going to happen in the tens place too. 3 and 9 equals 12. Instead of writing 12, you can write a 2 here, and you would bring the 1 up like you do in regular adding, but when you do a 1, it actually has to be a 10. Okay? Then you do 50 plus 40 plus 10, which would be 100. So then you'd have to change this to 100. And actually, you wouldn't have a 100 because you have 2 zeros, right, in the tens place. So now you have the 0, and then you have to bring the 1 up here, and you have to add the 100 there. Then you have 300, 400, 500, 600. Okay? And then that would be 600 too.
I don't get that.
Okay, then don't do it like that. Do it the way that we did the first time then. And we will review. Okay? Alright. Really quick, we're going to do the next 2 answers and then we'll go over that one again, okay? We're going to go over these next 2 so we know what to write. Explain there is a 0 in the tens place in the sum. Why in here is there a 0 when we had... Let's see. I'm going to go put this back the way it was. 12, 90, and 500. Okay, why is there a 0 in the tens place when we had a 90 there?
Because there was a 12 in the one place and 12 in the
Okay, when you add the ones, you get 12 ones. You have to regroup the 12 as 1 10 and 2 ones, right? Then when you regroup the tens, you have a 40 and a 50, which regroups as 10. Then gives you on 100, and so it's just like what I just tried to show you there.